What's up, guys? It's Legitsky. I got a gameplay for you on the pit. This was against Popescope, Triggaville, Slaughter, and Jeremy. My teammates were KuKu, sSyphoN, and Dopey. This was from the middle of a series that we played against these guys in custom games for fun. These guys are all my friends, so this was all for the purpose of good games, so please enjoy. So off the bat, I rush rockets. I throw two really good nades at Slaughter, one on their second BR, one on their needle ramp. So I secure rockets. Fortunately, sSyphoN dies trying to get camo, so I'm checking around for Triggaville. I notice he isn't there. He's getting shot in the back, so I obviously have to drop here. There's a little background here. We were matching these guys throughout the night in matchmaking when I hit them up and I said, hey, let's play in customs, you know, let's have some fun. The team I played with initially, I wasn't really that confident with. I had like Relayed and Purple Haze, and they don't really play that often, so I decided to pick up KuKu and Dopey. Fortunately, my team, we had a lot of discord throughout the night. KuKu and sSyphoN were betraying the fuck out of each other several games. They were arguing, yelling at each other. At one point, sSyphoN was D-ranking, and Dopey was tipsy. He was not playing well at all. He had a few beers in him, so he didn't really care, but that's not gonna be an excuse for me. I will fully admit, wholeheartedly, that these guys were a tremendous team. They had a lot of teamwork. They had a really great team shot. They all played very similarly. They were a very aggressive team, and they beat us more games than we beat them for sure. So, shout out to Triggaville, Popescope, Jeremy, and Slaughter for having great teamwork and being a very competitive, very solid team. So, I managed to secure a few kills. I haven't died yet. I killed their sniper earlier, which is Popescope under bridge, and I took care of Jeremy. Unfortunately, I spawned my team on custom. My positioning's pretty bad, so I have to back off here. So right here, I get a switch on Popescope. Pretty nice BR on him there. I was certain that he would have gotten me, because I had my sword out. Trying to stay alive here. So about here is where KuKu and sSyphoN are pushing their first. Make Triggaville one shot for KuKu. He eats a few shots, but KuKu manages to take care of him. I get Slaughter one shot here. I'm trying not to die on their side and drop a sword, so I try to let KuKu get away with it, but Slaughter gets away. KuKu does take care of Popescope though, which is good. KuKu's probably screwed on their tower here, which he is. Jeremy takes care of him. Like I said, again, this is a very aggressive team. Take care of Triggaville here. I do get killed. My first death, so I open the game up 6-1. Really not a bad start. We are still tied though. Dopey's holding forward a lot here. Like I said, he was drinking this night, so and you know, no offense to Dopey, but he really did play pretty terrible. So can't really say much more about that. sSyphoN, KuKu, again, these guys, they were just arguing and screwing around. Really made it frustrating, so I'm over here, I'm yelling at these guys to help me out. I'll be honest, I will give you guys the full story. I was yelling at these guys on my team. sSyphoN does manage to snipe Triggaville, so I was happy with that. He does get raped by Popescope, though. So I decided to rotate back and grab the sniper that sSyphoN dropped on our S2. KuKu's pushing up, getting some kills here, which is good. Does get destroyed by Popescope yet again. So I'm watching bridge here and their S2. Choke a shot on Popescope. This was a pretty poor shot right there. But it's important that I managed to hold control over the S tower here and not give it up, as this would open up a gateway for the enemy team to push us and really start closing the gap on us and really fucking us up. We are still down here though, but right here I'm peeking around for Popescope. We should have secured camo at this point. Camo was up around 840 or 850 something. sSyphoN does get killed here. I'm watching out for him. I'm not doing a very good job with this sniper, so I decided to push up. Double body Triggaville here, which is a good play. Managed to take care of a trade there. Slaughter is pushing up, and I do manage to peg him right there in the big toe. Get a kill on him as well. So seeing as rockets are up, I decided to push up a little bit, help Dopey. Trying to get a little ballsier with the sniper. It does seem to pay off. Make Popescope an easy target here, and then I make Triggaville one shot for Dopey. So I'm playing a lot better now that I'm playing aggressive. I narrowly missed that snipe on Popescope. I was sure I had him, but it's not a big deal. These guys are playing really aggressive, as you can tell. They're not trying to sit back on their side. I get a bloodshot on Popescope here. Really frustrating. Kind of annoying. Seeing as these guys are playing aggressive, they did rotate over to our side, and they managed to kill me, which is really unfortunate. KuKu dies as well, so right now I'm trying to just get an angle on these guys. Decide to push in through sword. Trig's over here. Right above me. I decided to walk away from him. So I'm getting fucked over right here, but managed to kill sSyphoN thanks to the help of our sniper, RS2. And then I traded Triggaville for another kill. Get a plat spawn here with Dopey. Decide to push long. Like I said, you know, as far as playstyle goes, Triggaville told me himself his preferred playstyle is just to hold forward, so Triggaville eating shots here as a dinosaur, nothing new. But anyways, his style of play is to hold forward. That's just how he likes to play, and he does a good job of doing it. As an aggressive type of player, Triggaville manages to have a lot of successes with good teams that have a good team shot and good teamwork. So I'm trying to counteract that by pushing against them and not letting them overrun us. Right here, though, I do need to back off. We are man down on their side. I'm trying to spawn KuKu nearby, which I do successfully. Dopey gets taken care of. Kind of frustrating me. So right about here is when sSyphoN and KuKu started arguing. These guys were talking shit to each other. Really annoying. Not the type of communication you want to have on your team. You want to have positive communication where there isn't blaming. You want to have communication where your teammates are relaying call-outs, not playing the blame game. They're encouraging each other. You know, I'm not trying to sound like, you know, some middle school football coach or giving a motivational speech, but legit, you shouldn't be arguing with your team and crying, blaming each other in the middle of a game. It's not going to help you win games. And because of that, we lost a lot of easy games to these guys that we could have won. Well, not easy games. There were plenty of games that were close that we could have won that we just didn't because my teammates decided to argue. So Jeremy throws a drain here. Pretty poor drain, as you can see. Didn't really go anywhere. So I put some shots on him. I call him out to my sniper. He does get away, though. So we're still losing at this point. This is a really sweaty gameplay, as you can tell. It's 40-40 on pit. Realistically, this game could go anywhere. Nade Jeremy here. Make him weak. I force him back. I'm not going to push him. My teammates are really just helping each other out here, which is good. I do get cleaned up by Popescope. I call him out to sSyphoN. He is our sniper. I'm telling him, listen, he's on bridge. It's an easy shot for you. So sSyphON's rotating over. I decided to jump across and watch bridge. They have a regen, which is a good setup, I think. Popescope's a very good sniper, in my opinion. So he set up pretty well. sSyphoN does get raped by Popescope again. So I do kind of yell at sSyphoN here. I tell him, listen, you're getting out-sniped left and right. Let me grab sniper. You do something else. Okay? And there you go. I blame their sniper. So sometimes there is success in criticizing your team, but it has to be constructive. Like I said, I told sSyphoN, hey, you know what? You've been getting out-sniped a little bit. Let me try it. Instead of telling him that he's bad or, you know, he's a piece of shit or whatever sSyphoN and KuKu were saying to each other. But anyways, get a bloodshot on Jeremy there, I think. Can't really tell. sSyphoN does push up too hard at that sniper, though, which really frustrated me. Again, you can tell my teammates are really kind of playing like they don't give a fuck. Get a nice double shot on Jeremy here. I'm pushing over for custom power-up. I throw a predictive nade over, but Popescope here was a little too slow. And that's the game. So there you go, guys. I went 14-7 that game, +7. This is a really close game. I'm the only guy on my team that went positive. Everyone else went neutral or negative. I just want to give a shout-out again to the enemy team for putting us in a tough spot. Thank you so much for the views, guys. I appreciate it, and I will catch you later.